Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. Let's hope this stream will go as we'd like it to go, and get the best out of it. Okay, so I dropped a poll a few hours ago to check which pairs you guys would want us to look at today, and then we take it from there. So I see most of you guys voted for gold, US 100, GJ, and US 30. So let's take a look at those pairs. Actually, it's gold, GJ, EURUSD, and US 100. So those are the pairs that we are taking a look at on this video, and then we will take it from there. Okay, we see gold has been misbehaving. It's been giving us the runaround. We saw how yesterday we basically lost the setup, and it eventually came back to trigger a nice decent move, which ultimately, so I don't know how many of you guys got this one here. It was way too early for me, long before the London Open, so which rocked up all the way to hit 1.7R, and now it's continuing on 3.5. So I don't know who's riding this wave, but whoever got it, adios to you. So today I will basically be following up on the premise of what's trying to happen. Let me move this. I know it's a win. I'm just gonna move it a bit, and so I can have a cleaner chart to work with. Okay, so just taking a look at what's happening here, we see how aggressively it's going to the top. So I am gonna be another assumption that we could probably get a nice setup in the same area, of course using different zones and a bit of a tighter stop. I'm just a bit concerned about this area here, but we should be on the good side. We should be able to take advantage and move on from there. And I'm going to share with you guys a 15-minute setup that I saw as well. But just moving forward here, we do see how, just gonna move this all the way to the top here, and we'll see how this works around. There we go. And came up to the zone over here. Perfect. So we do see how we could take advantage of this setup based on the hourly. And then if you go deep into price and take a look at the lower time frames, especially the 15, 13, you'd notice how we see something decent forming as well. And I would probably look at a setup in this region. And remember, this is going to be similar to the EURUSD setup that we had 2 days ago. That went 40 odd, by the way. And remember now, if you are doing those type of setups, your stops are going to be ridiculously tight. And when they're ridiculously tight, you could get stopped out. So this is where now you and your broker have to be best friends, and you know that they've got some decent and nice setups. So in this one's around 60 points that we're looking at, and we'll probably find a setup in this range here. And like I said, if you are watching this and you're probably watching it right before the New York, the setup would have either played out or it would be gone. So just be careful with the time that you're watching this video in, and you should be okay. So with gold, we do have these two setups, and just see how they play out, and we will take it from there. Okay, so this is where we are with gold. I'm just gonna, I don't know why my screen is so huge now. I actually don't. Okay, so this is where we are with gold. I keep pressing this wrong button here. Let me just move this a bit. Okay, so open image in new tab. And the second setup that you guys want to see is GJ. I know that GJ didn't work in our favor yesterday, but I don't think it triggered. Oh yes, no, we're still holding on to this bias here. And like I said the other day, this zone is very sensitive and it is holding. So we could probably still be waiting for price to drop down even further to this lower time frame here, for a push to the top side, which we are counting on. And if we do see price dropping lower here and returning back, we could probably have another setup, but we'll see how that plays out. For now, we're still holding on to this bias, and if you do want to look at the lower time frames and see what we can pick up on the lower time frames, I'll just show you now quickly. And I think we do have something brewing in here. We definitely do. Let me just move this a bit more to the right, just so you have some playing room to work with. Just gonna put it right there. There we go. Don't forget to drop your comments and likes and subscribe, guys. We are growing indeed. Okay, so just looking into price here. And remember now, when you're working with these lower time frames, you're looking at tighter spreads, as I keep saying. And remember, we don't use limit orders. That's something that we don't use. Always stops. Those help us a lot. They help us stay out of trades that go AWOL on us. And when those trades do go AWOL on us, we end up catching some of the nice moves here. Okay, so we drop onto this setup here. There we go. Perfect. Good morning, Sanil. Sanil just asked a very important question. How much percent gain did we earn last year? We did take a look at our numbers, which were decreasing actually for some odd reason, because the first 2-3 months we were doing double digits. I mean, there was a month we did almost 30%, which was crazy. And then moving on, I think it was after June when we were starting to decline, doing just over 10. There was a month we did a minus. We didn't really have anything happening in that month. It was literally minus, I think it was minus 3%. And there's a month we did just over 3, just over 4. And then there was a good month where we started just picking up gradually, which was around 8 to 13%. But overall, we compounded to about an average of, I think it was 35, if I'm not mistaken. I'll just do that. We are compiling that data and we are going to put it live. And what we decided to do this year is to have one master account, because we do trade for prop firms as well. But we want to have one master account which will be running, and it will be live. So if anybody could just log on to our FX book and look at the numbers, it makes it much easier. Hope I answered your question, Nesano. It wasn't a great year. I was hoping to hit 100, but we took some unnecessary risks at some point. Okay, so GJ, we are going to leave it like that. And remember, if you're watching it late, this 15-minute setup, be careful of it. Let me just make it bigger so you guys can see. There we go. So it'll look something like that. Let me just open this one as well. Perfect. And then moving forward, you guys wanted to see Euro USD. Euro USD. Can you see, guys, it came back to that region again. So I don't know who held on and who tried it again, but it played out pretty well. I know there was a trade that we did that hit almost 100, and we didn't record the video. It was literally just a setup that we just sent, and it just kept tanking and tanking and tanking. That was beautiful. So we're hoping to hit those numbers again early in the year, so probably in the first 3 months, hit those crazy numbers. But this time our strategy is to focus more on keeping to a basic rule of maximum 2 trades, loss per day, which is 1% loss per day. That's the maximum that we take, and then just stick into that. I mean, we know we didn't stick to it in the later on in the year. Okay, moving forward, let's see. Euro USD. I think we are going to have to wait for price to actually get out of the zone first. We did get our nice entries here, but for now we're going to have to really wait for this setup to get out first, and either give us some higher prices or some lower prices, and then we'll start looking for entry setups within those zones. So for now, we are going to have to let this one go. We're going to have to leave it and try it out a bit later. And then moving forward, we've got the US 100. So I know we got this nice setup here previously. Let me just mark it quickly. We got this setup here hitting a nice couple of hours. This was a Tuesday. Was it a Tuesday? Wednesday trade, if I'm not mistaken. You guys could correct me there. Okay. And then moving forward with the US 100, we do see how price tanked, leaving a whole lot of imbalances, coming back up to this zone over here, which is a sensitive area right here. And then let's just check on the daily waiters. Oh, this is a massive wick. A whole lot of people are taken out here. But you can see now there's a lot of imbalances here. I'm expecting price to actually go back into this region here, and probably take out some of these orders here at the top and tank further, drop into this level here. So you guys should take a look at this video in the next couple of days, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Hopping on to the hourly, I would probably look at a setup dropping for now. For now, I probably want to see price drop further from either of these regions here. But I still want to see price give me a bit of lower prices, or show me how it will be taking those orders at the top there. And we will have something decent in this region here. And if we were to refine it a bit further, would have something here, and we would see how price would move from this area here, tanking all the way to the bottom, all the way here. So this is basically a setup I'll definitely be looking at. I'm gonna mark this, and remember to watch our how to take our trades video. That's a very important video, guys. Watch it, know it before you take any of our trades, and you will be fine. Remember, our strategy, our system is literally based on spectacular risk management. That's something that we really harness and focus on. Okay, that's a setup for US 100, and that's about it for this morning, guys. We hope that you have a good day trading, manage your risk well. Check out our bootcamp, and that'll be how you learn to take or to analyze over 30 pairs within a span of minutes, and that really does work for people, guys. Happy trading, enjoy your day. Let's check you guys either in the New York or the London session. Yesterday's New York was not worth it. The setups were literally the same, so we'll take it from there. Happy trading, guys.